Welcome to the NSIC Spotlight, the voice of the NSIC student athletes, powered by gpac. gpac, growing people and companies. I'm your host, Nick Corner, Assistant Commissioner at the Northern Sun. Today, we're joined by Jake Phipps of the Southwest Minnesota State men's basketball team. Jake, thanks for joining us on the Spotlight.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, as we do each week, let's start with you telling us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Jake Phipps. I'm from Anoka, Minnesota. I'm a six-year graduate student here at Southwest. I have my bachelor's degree in business management, and I am almost finished with my master's in business administration.
All right, you said a native of Anoka. Let's go way back 6 years ago. Why did you choose Southwest Minnesota State to continue your athletic and academic career?
Yeah, the main reason why I chose Southwest was probably because of the people. Everyone here is amazing, whether it's the coaching staff or my teammates. But yeah, our community is really great. And I came down here for a couple times for a couple summer camps in my sophomore and junior year of high school. And right away, I kind of knew that it would be a really good fit for me. And everyone was just so fun to be around.
All right, again, as we mentioned, your sixth season at SMSU after a redshirt and a COVID season. Talk about the continued growth of this team over the last few years and making your first NCAA appearance since 2018.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Over the last 6 years, I've seen a lot. I've been had a lot of teammates over the last couple years, and it's it's been crazy to see how like our guys have progressed over the last like couple years, and it's pretty special to be a part of something that we can be able to qualify and make it to the region, and it's pretty fun. So
Talk about some of those teammates and what makes this year's team so special.
yeah, man, I love these guys. I firmly believe that any one of us can go out and have themselves a night. We got a lot of good, strong leaders on this team that really lead by example. And whether that's our seniors like Cliff Cofield or Kyle Lutke, or it's the young guys too that go out there and prove themselves on any night. But yeah, I love these guys like brothers. And one really thing that I really enjoy about this group is that everyone kind of comes in and has like a joy, and yeah, it's pretty fun to be around.
This year's team not only advanced to the semifinals of the NSIC tournament, nearly taking down number 2 Minnesota State there, lost by 2 in the last second with a possession to win it. But talk about your experience at the NSIC tournament and how you feel it has helped prepare you for the NCAA regional tournament.
Yeah, I this NSIC is no joke. It's probably one of the best leagues out there. But yeah, this past tournament I feel like has really prepared us, to be able to make a run going forward in the NCAA tournament. We kind of knew going in that we were going to have one of the more tougher schedules throughout the league, and um, being able to play with these top teams on a consistent basis kind of shows like our resilience to like really just try to go out there and win. And I feel like this last tournament kind of helped prepare us for this ongoing tournament.
So your last game was on Monday. The selection show took place 6 days later on Sunday night at 10 p.m. What was the message from Coach Bigler to this team as you awaited your fate?
Yeah, Bigler just told us that you know like no matter what happens, we have a really good opportunity ahead of us. Um, and yeah, like no matter what happens, he's extremely proud of us or whatever seed we get. But he's really been proud of us of how we handled ourselves throughout this year, and that this team has been one of the more special ones that we've been a part of.
The selection show itself, the waiting up to it, and then finally seeing your name pop up. Talk about what was going through your head while you waited as the show started.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a fun experience to watch the selection show. Um, we were all kind of squeezed on Bigler's couch down in his basement, kind of just sitting there waiting and watching all these teams get listed on there. But to see our name up there, um, I haven't been a part of that since I've been here. But yeah, to be a part of that and share it with my teammates and coaches and finally see our name up there is a pretty special moment that I'll definitely remember for a really long time.
So you find out who you play in the regional tournament. It's a familiar foe. It's Northwest Missouri State. That's a team that you defeated back on November 11th of 2023. The Bearcats have won 16 straight and are ranked number 4 in the nation. So obviously a formidable opponent, but someone that you played earlier and you know you can compete with.
Yeah, Northwest Mo. I mean, they've probably one of the most elite programs like in our league or in our conference. That's or not conference, our division. That like it's one of the most elite ones out there, and they're a really well coached team, and they have really good solid players. But when it comes to said and done, we just got to guard. Like that's kind of been our staple for the last couple of years is how we guard, how we play defense, and I think coming up we just got to learn how to guard and play defense for really long possessions. They like to take their time, and I have all the trust in my teammates and to go out there and play their hardest and hopefully come out with a win.
Regardless of the outcome of this weekend advancing to the Elite Eight or finishing up your career, what are you going to remember most about your basketball playing days at Southwest Minnesota State?
I would say the one thing I'll probably remember the most is just how fun of an experience I've had here. You know, coming down here, I live down in Marshall I've lived here for the last 5 years during the summer, so I just really love it here. I love everyone that's been a part of the program, whether that's old alumni or guys I'm with currently, or the coaching staff, just our community, just everyone that's been a part of it. It's been me blessed.
All right, final question for you. What advice would you give to a young player to help them in their development?
Ooh. I would say stick to the grind. Um, you know, you only get so many chances with things, and so many opportunities, but yeah, like whether that's you want to work on your shooting or dribbling, just stick to it because one day you might end up like an old guy like me, but I'm just kidding. But yeah, just stick to it because you only get so many chances.
All right, some great advice there. Thank you, Jake. That's going to wrap up this week's show. Thanks to again to our sponsor, gpac. Jake, best of luck to you and the Mustangs at the NCAA Regional this weekend.
Thank you.